We're back with some more words that are difficult to pronounce in British English.
And in American English.
Are you ready to try them? I'm Vicky and I'm British.
And I'm Jay and I'm American.
And all the people you'll meet in this video come from lots of other countries.
English is their second or third or even fourth language, and we're going to ask them to pronounce some tricky words.
So let's get started.
Jostle.
Jostle.
Jostle. Jostle. So difficult.
There are two things to remember here. The word starts with j, jostle.
So it's a d and j sound together, j.
And the letter T is silent. We write it, but we don't pronounce it.
Jostle.
Jostle.
So what does jostle mean?
If you push roughly against someone in a crowd, you jostle them.
You push or knock them.
When I get on the train in rush hour, I get jostled.
Say it with our learners.
Jostle. Jostle.
Jostle.
Jostle.
Okay, next word.
Temperature. Temperature.
Temperature.
Temperature.
Ah, nearly.
How many syllables does it have?
Temperature. Temperature.
Temperature.
Temperature.
So it has 3 syllables. Temperature. Temperature.
Temperature. And temperature is the measurement in degrees of how hot or cold something is. For example, the temperature is about 80 degrees today.
He means it's about 27 Celsius. In the US, they still use Fahrenheit to measure temperature.
Yeah, I'm always really hot.
Say it with our learners.
Temperature.
Temperature.
Temperature. Temperature.
Temperature.
What's next?
Okay, the next word is complicated.
Mayor.
Mayor. Mayor.
That's nearly right, but it has a different vowel sound.
Mayor.
Mayor. Mayor.
That's better. We pronounce this word in different ways in the US. Some people say mayor with 2 syllables, and I say mayor with 1.
What is a mayor?
It's a public official, the head of a city or town.
Like the Mayor of London.
Mayor or mayor.
Mayor.
You don't pronounce the R sound at the end.
Yeah, unless the next word starts with a vowel, there's no R sound for me. Mayor. Say it with our learners.
Mayor.
Mayor. Mayor.
Mayor. Mayor.
Mayor.
Okay, next one.
Manoeuvre. That word is French. Manoeuvre. It's a French word, so. Manoeuvre. French, whatever.
They're right, of course. It's a French word we use in English, but we say it differently.
We met one French learner who knew the pronunciation would be different, and he had a guess at how we might say it in English.
A manoeuvre. Manoeuvre.
Great guess, but he's completely wrong.
Maneuver.
Manoeuvre.
You know, I think it's easier to say this word if you're not French.
Maneuver. Maneuver.
They were good.
What does maneuver mean?
It's a skillful or careful movement that we make.
For example, I'm very good at maneuvering our car into tight parking spots.
That's true, he is.
Say it with us. Maneuver.
Maneuver.
What's next?
Despicable.
Despicable.
They're almost right.
They just need to change the vowel sound in the middle. Despicable.
Despicable.
What does it mean?
Something that's really bad and not moral is despicable.
A despicable crime.
A despicable person.
Say the word with us.
Despicable.
Despicable. The next word's hard. The spelling is misleading again.
Have a guess.
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia. Although I don't know what's that.
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Pneumonia.
Oh no, they're all wrong.
It's hard because the spelling is so different from the pronunciation.
The letter P should be silent.
Pneumonia.
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 They got it.
What is pneumonia?
It's a serious illness that affects your lungs.
It makes it difficult to breathe. You know, we say this word a little differently.
Really?
Yeah, pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
I say new. There's a little y sound. Pneumonia.
And I say pneumonia.
Say it with our learners.
Pneumonia. 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 Cool.
Next word.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Tactic.
The tricky thing here is the th sound.
Yes, it's not a t sound, it's
Pathetic.
pathetic.
How far should your tongue stick out to make a th sound?
That's a good question. You don't want it going out too far, that's silly, and you don't want it back too far either, or you'll make a t sound.
This is a good measure. Just touch your finger lightly with your tongue.
My tongue is down in the middle, and I can feel its sides between the sides of my teeth, and I'm blowing air out. That does it. Say the word with our learners.
Pathetic.
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 Pathetic. Pathetic.
Okay, next word.
Our learners were pretty good at this one.
Tsunami?
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
So is it tsunami or tsunami?
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
It's tsunami.
An R sound.
What's a tsunami?
It's a huge wave in the sea caused by an earthquake.
It's a Japanese word and it starts with a Japanese sound. Tsu.
So a T sound quickly followed by S. Tsu, tsu.
Then na, then me. Say it with us. Tsunami.
Tsunami.
Let's have a really hard one now.
Okay,
Wow. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
no.
It's very hard.
Ubiquitous.
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 They came very close.
Yeah.
What does ubiquitous mean?
If something seems to be everywhere, we say it's ubiquitous.
For example, in Philadelphia, there are lots of stores where you can buy donuts,
Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts are ubiquitous.
and places where you can buy cheesesteaks are very common.
Yeah, they're ubiquitous too. Cheesesteaks are a Philly dish. Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. So it starts with a y sound.
And it has 4 syllables. Ubiquitous.
What's that trick for saying long words?
Back chaining. With a long word, it often helps to start at the back and work forward. Try it with me. Tus. Quitus. Biquitous. Ubiquitous. So that's it.
But we've made lots of other videos about words that are hard to pronounce.
I'll put a link to the playlist at the end of this video.
We want to say a big thank you to all the learners who helped us teach these words.
They were terrific and it was lovely to meet them all.
If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend.
And don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell.
Bye-bye.
Bye.